Hi guys, welcome to MELS, Media Education Learning Simpler, where we sail through all your academic worries from the field of media and communications. Let us proceed with today's discussion. Hi, today we are talking about public relations and the topic that we are discussing is PR process. We'll start today's discussion with a basic idea. What process do we generally follow when we ought to plan a birthday surprise for someone special? We start the process by thinking about their likes and dislikes and trying to find out about the latest trends. Then we start planning by taking decisions such as whether to keep it private or to invite others, to celebrate it at home or elsewhere, etc. Once we are all set, when the day comes, we actually surprise them. After executing whatever we had in mind, we would see their reaction and ask them how much they liked everything and if there's something they didn't. This will help us think the next time we ought to surprise them again. PR follows a similar kind of process. It involves a whole lot of communication, and it is this communication that makes the organization and the beneficiaries understand each other better. Hence, PR professionals must know how these activities should be planned and managed effectively, for which a general practice is to follow the PR process, also known as the RPCE model. R stands for research, P for planning, C for communication, and E for evaluation. Each of these steps is important in the PR practice, which is a never-ending cycle. The integration, overlapping, and coordination of all the four steps must be kept in mind as a part of the whole program, and each of these steps can be divided into further sub-steps for more clarity and better impact. Let us start from step number 1, research, which answers what is happening, what is the problem confronting the organization. This step is otherwise known as situation analysis or fact finding. Research findings can be used to generate goodwill and influence public. This step makes use of pest analysis, which divides the overall environment of an organization into political, economic, social, and technological dimensions, helping to tackle each problem. SWOT analysis, which represents strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, a combination of internal as well as external factors, helping analyze positive and negative elements confronting the organization. Surveys and observations, online database and reports, and other modes of research are also a part of this step. Planning answers what should be done, what is going to create the maximum impact. Careful planning prevents haphazard and ineffective communication. It involves the creation of a comprehensive plan to solve the identified problems. It comprises of setting objectives, determining the target audience, designing service and action plan, applying PR tactics, which are like nut and bolts to implement the planned program, and drafting a well thought out calendar of operations. Communication answers what is the communication strategy and what should be the media mix. If PR has to succeed, actions should be louder than words. After completion of previous stages, it is time to dive in to the action-oriented services with appropriate messages, supplemented by the following: media strategy, that is the overall approach to the media that is designed for a program. PR input, essentially all the communication activities which an organization is planning to undertake, like corporate identity, crisis communication, customer relations, media relations, etc. Multimedia approach, involving interpersonal media, mass media, new media platforms, etc. And advocacy, where PR professional behaves like a lawyer in a court of law pleading for the client. Finally, evaluation answers: how did we do? What is the impact of the PR program? There may be a pain factor in submitting the work for the acid test of evaluation, but it is indeed an integral, ongoing process and has to be undertaken against the objectives designed. This step makes use of PR audit, which determines how much of the PR budget has been spent and what are the results. Formal research, making use of both quantitative as well as qualitative methods. Informal research, undertaken without agreed upon rules in order to make use of opinions for better understanding. And lesson learning, where a critical report is prepared and mistakes are duly noted so that they serve as a guiding light for further actions. We have discussed time and again that PR is a continuous process, and evaluation symbolizes this, as this step serves as a precursor for research to be undertaken before the commencement of the next PR program. With this, we come to an end of our discussion of the PR process. Thank you. So that was all for today. I hope you liked this video. Do share it with friends who you think may benefit from this. If you have any doubts or suggestions, do reach out to me in the comment section or on the FB page. Hope to see you soon with the next discussion. Thank you.